Have you got your ACL surgery done and you are not able to extend or completely straighten your knee joint? Since we run a very exclusive arthroscopy and ligament injury practice, we see a lot of patients who come to us with this problem that they have got their ACL surgery done and they are not able to completely straighten their knee. Now what it means? For any knee joint, a normal movement is a patient is able to straighten the knee completely, and you should be able to bend the knee also to about 130 degrees. But sometimes what happens is you are not able to straighten the knee completely after the surgery and your knee is in this position. This is called as a fixed flexion deformity. Problem is usually due to a fibrosis or a fibrotic nodule which grows in front of the ACL ligament, and this problem is called as a Cyclops lesion. Cyclops lesion is basically a fibrous nodule which is seen on the anterior aspect of the tendon graft. So I'll just explain you. This is the knee joint, this is the femur, this is the tibia, and the ligament here in the front is called as the ACL ligament, and there is a notch which is called as a femoral notch, and when you extend your knee, when you straighten your knee completely, there is a formation of nodule or the fibrosis on the anterior aspect of the graft, and this prevents the knee from extending completely, or it prevents the knee to straighten completely, and this is called as cyclops. Now, how do you diagnose and how do you confirm if you have a cyclops lesion? So supposedly if you have got your ACL surgery done and after a good physiotherapy regimen of about 2 to 3 months you are not able to straighten the knee completely, then you should suspect that you may have a cyclops lesion, and what you can do is you can get an MRI scan of your knee. The MRI scan will tell you the exact problem in the knee, and it will be able to find the cyclops lesion, if any, in about 95 to 99% of cases. Now many patients come to us and ask, Doctor Sir, what is the remedy for this particular problem? So this problem, in my opinion, should be addressed at specialized arthroscopic center, because a number of technical factors have to be taken care. It is not as common a surgery as an ACL reconstruction surgery. It's a sort of a revision kind of a scenario in which the operating surgeon should be well versed with all the technicalities of the problems relating to ACL reconstruction and a revision ACL reconstruction. So, as I told you, the most common cause of not being able to extend the knee completely or straighten the knee completely is cyclops. But there are some other factors, other technical factors, which can cause inability to extend the knee completely, and that is usually graft positioning. Sometimes the graft position may be a little anterior on the tibia, that is on the shin bone, or on the femur, that is the thigh bone. Either of these two issues can cause inability to extend the knee completely. So whenever there is a problem like this, an arthroscopic procedure, which is a kind of a revision procedure after an ACL surgery, is recommended, and usually a thorough surgery to give the best possible technical results is possible, and occasionally we need to modify the graft, tunnels, etc., and occasionally we need to just modify or remove the cyclops portion. We also have some surgical videos of this particular surgery which have been uploaded on the YouTube. You can see those videos as well. Here I would like to emphasize one very important thing. Occasionally there are some patients who are hyperlax, and in those patients the full straightening of the knee is more than full 0 degrees. So what happens in these patients is they have a tendency of hyperextension in the knee. So their knee hyperextends like this. So when they are standing, the knee is in hyperextension, and these patients may lose their hyperextension after the ACL surgery, and that is normal. So supposedly if you have hyperextension on one knee after ACL reconstruction surgery, you may come to about 0 degree in the operated knee, and that is what is normal. So don't worry about if you have a hyperlax knee, hyperextension in the other knee, and after the surgery you have attained a 0 degree in the operated knee. That does not falls into the description what I have given you in this particular talk. So friends, I hope that I have explained to you in detail about the problem if you have a problem of extending or straightening the knee after the ACL surgery. If you have any more questions, please feel free to write on the comment box. I will also advise you to take an online consultation if you have a problem like this. The numbers and links to this are being attached to this video. Thanks a lot.